Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Gala games, whose current price stands at the $0.04004 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 4.49%. and in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out basing my analysis on the Fibonacci's, the Elliot wave structures, the key areas of support and resistances, and also draw out any key chart patterns that you have information on this chart. And I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening here on the Gala games chart. From the all-time high, we have been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC corrective movement, which has now taken us back to around the $0.031 mark, and after making that low, we are seeing a bit of a bounce to the upper side. And before I get to that bounce to the upper side, I'll start my analysis here on the daily charts, and using the Fibonacci here on the daily chart, connecting it from this lowest point down here on the Gala games chart to the all-time high, you can see that in this movement, that is this ABC corrective movement, we have retraced back to the fib level 0.88 fib level, and even lost that key area on the Fibonacci, meaning that Gala games lost key areas on the Fibonacci's in its ABC corrective movement. And now that we are seeing a bit of a bounce to the upper side, we need to see the Gala games chart bounce back to above the fib level 0.88 fib level once more, and getting to the 4-hour chart so that we can get into the details of the formation of that movement to the upper side. After making our low down here at around the $0.031 mark, we are seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side, and this movement to the upper side, as you can see, it's an impulsive movement to the upper side, and I can term it as an Elliot wave structure, having this as the first wave to the upper side. Then whatever we are seeing right here in this pullback might be the formation of a second wave. Then I'm expecting a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. So once we see this movement to the upper side obeying this Elliot wave structure, I'll have to name that as a higher Elliot wave count 1 right here. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure that we are seeing right here, after making our high for that first wave, Gala games has been seeing a bit of a pullback to the lower side, and using the Fibonacci's, we can get to see whether this wave 2 has retraced into the minimum target areas that we expect a second wave to retrace into by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of that first wave to the high of that wave 1. And that gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, and that target area lies between the $0.04233 mark and the $0.03816 mark. And you can see we have come down into this target area, meaning this is a valid wave 2, and the low might be in this second wave that we are seeing right now. And there's a high chance that now that we have seen the formation of a second wave, whatever we are seeing over here in these candlesticks that are in formation right now might be an impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3. And using the trend-based Fibonacci, we can sketch out a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of that first wave to the high of that first wave, then dragging the fibs to the low of that second wave. And there's a possibility that in case we continue seeing an increase in volume and also a bull movement in the whole crypto market, there's a possibility of Gala games taking us back to around the $0.06651 mark in the formation of a wave 3, then expect a wave 4, then continue pushing high in a wave 5 to complete this higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. And for that to also play out, we also expect to see an increase in volume here on the VChain chart. And taking a look at the volume indicator, for now we have a bit of volume here on the charts, and there's a possibility of the buyers continuing to push the price even higher. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the 4-hour RSI. On the 4-hour RSI, we are trading at around the 52 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movement to the upper side before we get into the overbought region. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD you can see we are losing the selling volume here on the MACD, and we are just about to print a bullish cross. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.